Storm Station Forecast with meteorologist Malcolm Byron.
We've got quite the time lapse to share with you. You can see the morning fog taking over the capital city, sticking around for a couple of hours. Then those cloud bases lifting, and eventually we saw more and more cloud gaps, and that gave way to a partly, if not mostly, sunny afternoon. That sunshine really pushed our temperatures up. We were in the 70s for most of the morning, now sitting at 90 degrees. The wind is calm, so we don't have that breeze to help cool us off either. There's plenty of humidity as well. With dew points sitting in the middle and upper 60s, that registers closer to the muggy end of the spectrum. Notice on the dew point map, you see many of these light to dark greens indicating muggy conditions, but if you go to coastal sections, that's where we see more of these gold colorations. That's where it's extremely humid, and we're not alone. Much of the southeast is dealing with some extreme humidity, but there is a humidity buster not far away, and that's going to be a cold front. Behind it, we find lower dew point values. Look at Oklahoma City. Their dew point's at 59 degrees. The lower the number, the less muggy it feels. That's kind of hard to see based off that map. We'll make it a little easier for you. Anywhere where you see these green splotches, that's where it's downright humid. The brown shading, that's where it's dry. And we take the clock into Wednesday, and we're kind of doing the same thing. It's going to be humid here, dry to the north. But as that front slides through the area tomorrow night, you can see that dry air starting to invade the capital region, and we'll get several reinforcements of dry air moving into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So with time, we will gradually see the lower humidity coming. It's one impact of that. As the humidity goes down, so do our overnight low temperatures. Remember that the two mimic each other, so over the next couple of days, you're going to see a downward trend on our low temperatures. Still bottoming out in the lower 70s tomorrow morning, but upper 60s by Thursday morning, mid 60s by Friday morning. How about the low 60s over the weekend? And right now we're forecasting a low temperature of 60 degrees on Sunday, and many spots, especially along and north of I-12, might even get into the upper 50s. And look, as far as our fall milestones go, we're past due. The average first time below 60 degrees is September the 23rd. We're a few weeks past due on that. First time below 55, October the 4th, a few days past due there. At least we might try to get below 60 degrees over the weekend. But for tonight, not the case. 71 degrees with the mostly clear sky, and as we touched on earlier in the newscast, some patchy fog will be possible late, but probably not as widespread as it was this morning. 90 degrees tomorrow afternoon, going to be warm and sticky under a partly to mostly cloudy sky, and as that front moves into the area, won't even rule out a spot shower or thunderstorm. There is a look at your Storm Station 7-day forecast. Now, morning lows drop off a lot faster than our highs do, but still we cool off by a few degrees. We're looking at highs in the mid to upper 80s through late week, and this weekend really should be beautiful weather and a lot of sunshine too. In fact, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday we might have wall-to-wall sunshine across the capital region. Meanwhile, in the tropics, things are quiet closer to home, but out in the Atlantic, there is a new storm on the scene. We're going to talk about that new name storm, Jerry, in about 1 hour. We're going to take a break for now on the news at 4 and continue with more news next.